Uh-huh.
with Grant. Take care of Grant. But that was all God's plan. But anyway, one I sit on the porch and I hear him beating that drum, boy, and it sounds so good. But I had never seen him.
Uh-huh.
And I could see him, but they couldn't. Yeah, back then they had house churches. That's a house church. And my grandmother, she would be in the house. I would feed her. She always went to bed early. And I would sit out on the back, on the front porch in the rocking chair, rocking chair, shed
That
tears.
sound like Color Purple.
Huh?
That sound like Color Purple.
Yeah, and shedding tears and listening to the drum, and I could hear the people singing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because you know what? You know where I told you we stayed in Sanford, and the church was down that street.
This is in Sanford.
Yeah, this was in Sanford. I'm telling you now.
Okay.
So, every evening I sit on that porch. After I get ready in bed, fed and get clean up the house, get the house clean. And so this time here, well, let's see, how did I meet this? Let's see. Yeah. This time here, I'm trying to see how did I meet there. I was there with Granny, and and after I put her to bed in the evening, I sit on the porch and I listened to church music. And then I guess it was a long way. I'm trying to see how did oh yeah. I went in the kitchen to make her breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Mother was, I didn't know nobody, I didn't know nobody.
Right.
And I went in the kitchen to fix Granny some breakfast. I took care of her. And my mom, before she left, they had gave me money to go to Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I knew I had ulcer, to the doctor. And that's when he told me that I had ulcer. But I didn't know how to take care of it, really like I should have.
Right.
They tell you, you know how the doctor tell you do something, but you don't know how serious the thing is.
Mm-hmm.
So and my stomach was hurting so bad. And so I got up that morning early, because my grandma got up for me in the morning. I had to get up early to get up breakfast.
Right.
And so while I was standing there at the sink, I had fed her breakfast. And she had eaten her breakfast. She was sitting right there by the door. The door was right here. And she was sitting right here. The stove and the sink was over there. And then my stomach started hurting me. And I started talking to the Lord. He healed my prayer.
You did the right thing, Mom.
I started talking to the Lord. I said, Lord, I have nobody. My stomach hurt so bad. I have nobody to help me. And I heard out of the ceiling that a voice said, why depend on man, but there's God. And something happened to me.
Wow.
The Holy Spirit, I didn't know.
Wow. That's awesome.
And something happened to me, and the water was running, and I lost control of everything. The water just kept running, and then I was just moved under the power of God. Didn't understand it. But anyway, a lady named Miss Mag, she lived behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And she was kind of half blind, but she was crippled like that. And she had a big Baptist church. And she had been asking me to go to the Baptist church with her. So I told her I was going to go with her. I said, I'm going. But God didn't want me to do that. And so while I was standing there and the water was running and the back door wasn't even fast, wasn't even locked.
Mm-hmm.
Screen door. And so she... God sent her over there. I don't know.
You must have been praising God really loud or
It must
something.
be because she was going to cross the road over there.
Yeah.
That's the street over there.
Yeah.
And the water was running. But my grandmother was saying, knock him, Gail.
Yeah.
She said, knock him, Gail. She did like that, knock him, Gail. So, and the power of God was over me. And I'm shocked, I guess.
Yeah.
And this lady came in and opened the door, and that's when somebody's coming in the house, started coming back to myself. And she said to me, Manny, do you have the Holy Ghost? You have the Holy Ghost? That's all she said. But see, I was under the power.
You're like, I don't know what's going on. Right.
And I think she had, There was, the project was there. You know where the project
I
was
know the
there.
project
You know where the Good Samaritan home is. We went down there.
Yeah.
That, and it was a big field. You had to go through that to get to the Good Samaritan home. And that lady, I know it was God.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my son. Woo! I know it was him.
Yeah.
Because she left my house,
Yeah.
walked down there. She didn't go to that. It could have been a Holy, it was a Holy Church right over there.
Right.
And she could have went over there. It wasn't that far.
Right.
But God told her to go down there. And I didn't even know Mother Wilson. I didn't even know the church was there. Because we hadn't been long been there,
Right.
And so Miss Mary went down there, and Mother Wilson and Mother Mosley. Mother Mosley was the mother of the church,
Okay.
and Mother Wilson was the pastor. Mother Wilson told me what happened, And so she went in there, and she knocked on the door and told the people, says, it's a lady down here in the project, she's getting the Holy Ghost.
Aww.
And Mother Wilson and Mother Mosley
Dropped everything.
taught everything. And they came my told on my shoulder, I know where you're clear, Sonia.
Yeah.
Hallelujah, Jesus. I know
That's
it was
right.
God.
You know it was him.
I
Yeah.
knew it was God.
Yeah.
And so she said that when that lady, she told the story to the church, everybody, after I got to know him.
Yeah.
She said, and she said, she didn't have time to put a stocking on. The lady said, come on, she said. She told the lady.
Ah, that's with the quickness right there.
Yes, it was. There was quickness. And she said she took her stocking and put them in her pocket. She told Mother, and they wasn't no young people.
Yeah.
They were all elder people. And she said, come on, Mother Mosley. She was the mother of the church. And the grass was tall, it was dew in the grass, Florida, they have a lot of grass. And she said, that lady brought us through that park. And they walked all the way back down there. She walked down there with her, and she led them back down there to the house. And do you know how still was, whatever was going on was still going on? And Granny was saying, knock him again, knock him again.
You were still in the spirit all that time, huh?
I didn't understand too much about it.
Yeah.
And so when they come in, they just walked in the door, and she came and sang a little song. And now my mind is saying, because I didn't know who is it?
Who are these people in my house?
Walking into the house,
And what is
singing
going
a song,
on?
and I don't know them. I nothing about them. But when Miss Meg dropped her off, she went home.
She just did her part.
God, use that woman. Don't tell me nothing what God can't do for you, because I know it. All you got to do is to trust Him and wait on Him. The Lord, I want so and so and so. Be that way. And just wait on Him. And when you forget all about it, here it comes.